Real Estate Facilities Land Management meeting. It is 5:35. Do I have a approval of March 5th meeting?
Make a motion to approve the minutes from March 5th.
Second.
Any discussion, changes? All in favor?
Aye.
We'll move into discussion items. Farm Center update. Mr. Gibson sent me a quick little update. We are continuing to push forward on the secondary road entrance on there. The funding is in there. We're waiting on some DOT engineering, which should be received this month. We're actually on a very, very slim timeline, kind of like we were on the first road on there. We're getting some good weather in, which will be good for movement on that. Ms. Brock, do you have anything else on that secondary road? That's the main concern on the Farm Center at this moment.
I know at this time we did get clearance for the utility that was our holdup in the past. The engineering firm is working diligently to get that engineering completed so we can get that out to bid and completed before the fair this fall.
Okay. Then we will be bidding that road out. Is that correct?
We will be bidding that entrance out because the use of C funds requires that we bid it out and not expend county fund.
Okay. So we'll look for that to come across here in the next council meeting. No actions required on there. Got a lot of great events that they've been doing up there. Mr. Gibson, Ms. McPhail, and their team have been doing a really good job up there. It has substantially increased the flow in that. I will state for any doubters of the Farm Center, if you haven't been to a lot of their high school events and stuff up there, there's been hundreds of people up there that have came into Oconee County specifically for the venue that they have provided up there at the Farm Center. So really appreciate what they're doing up there. Any other statements on Farm Center from council or anything? Okay.
I encourage everybody to go out. I have not been yet this year because I've had other things going on, but Saturday mornings from 8 to noon, they do a Oconee County-based farmers market, which is awesome. And I haven't had a chance to go. I know that some members of the audience have been, but I really enjoy it when I go, and it's good to support local.
It definitely is. And Ms. McPhail, I'm sure, would not mind, but in the past, she has had an open invitation to any council members. I believe you all got one via email a few weeks ago. It's just a reminder that you are welcome to go at any time, and it's compliments of the farm.
All right. Move on to magistrate. I'm not going to say too much if that's what he's worried about. Yeah. The administrator's office, along with the legal office, has issued a letter of intent. I want to make sure I got the wording right. I was going to say provisional contract. That didn't sound like a letter of intent for the property that we had previously discussed. I have not heard back from that yet. In the meantime, I randomly bumped into someone who has some additional properties inside the city of Westminster who is possibly interested in having discussions with us. And if you would not mind, sir, I would like permission to continue those discussions with this potential person. I would think that'd be within the parameters of what we've been discussing, and I think continuing to have those options open so we have my goal was to have by the end of January, January, that's what it feels like, July, a decision on a location on how we're going to proceed, and I think we're down that.
There is a time limit on the offer that we had placed. There is a time limit on them to respond, but I don't believe it would be any detriment to the county to have an option available. And of course, these are based on contingencies, so we are not in any way locked in or bound by this contingency. But I think to keep looking and have more than one option is probably good for us.
Right.
And you know as well as I do, every time we look at a building, it gets sold the next day. So let's just keep looking until we get one, right?
It's a good thing. We're the best realtors in Westminster right now, so we're doing good.
Right?
That's right. That's right. So, all right. Pine Street Security, anything you wanted to touch base with that?
Of course, this is a sensitive matter, but we have started doing small phases, implementations, getting prices, meeting with professionals in the field of building security, personal security. Training is one of our first priorities right now. Gathering groups of people to train has been a little bit difficult because the summer's approaching, vacation time is coming, So we decided to break it down a little bit. I think Adam used the word bite-sized pieces earlier, and I think we're doing bite-sized trainings right now. We have had several consultants come and talk. There will be some implementation. Most of those things will not be visible or discussed.
Right. And I think a lot of the things that y'all have talked about, identification of issues, and what to do and how to respond to those, who to notify, I think those have been there, you know, not just from a security standpoint, but substance standpoint and everything like that. So I would definitely appreciate all that you're doing in that, and reaching out to your staff so everybody's well aware of who to ask questions to and what to do in a situation.
Thank you, thank you. I do feel like we're getting somewhere. I do feel like we have some team leaders that have a lot to add to it. We've had some really interesting conversations about the development of training exercises here, small and large scale, and we would love for y'all to be a part of those as you were for the suspicious substance training class.
Yep. So, all right.
And just a quick question about that. Do all of you have county IDs?
No,
Okay.
No.
Thank you, sir.
we all have trackers on us though.
We do too.
That's all right, everywhere I go. Any other business to discuss? I know on the real estate side of things, we're looking at improving some sound in here. I know Ms. Jennings is in here. We brought up some sound things. We're working towards helping that, as well as some things that people can wear very similar to what they have in churches that you can control the volume a little bit more. So that'll help out. So that is something that we have been working on. Just wanted to let you know. I know you're in here. Want to let you know because that is some concern. We've really been working on the audio out there. It's getting better. There is some things that we're trying to improve on there. These mics seem to be okay. We're struggling a little bit on that one. It's getting better, but we're constantly working to make sure that it is better so we can go back and review that. So anything else?
Just a note on that, the sound system professionals will be here tomorrow morning. They came today. We started looking at some things. Hopefully by the next council meeting, not this evening, of course. Hopefully by the next council meeting, we'll have a completely new microphone system in place that we have learned to work ourselves.
Right. And if there's, and I'll speak to you, Ms. Jennings, because you're here. If there's a specific part that you can't hear, let us know. We'll do our best to say if it's that mic, or if it's that mic, or if it's one mic up here. We're really trying to actually talk into the mic, as you see us all kind of into it. And so we're trying to do our best. Yeah, I know, Mr. Barnett, you don't want to hear it either, but I'm just trying to do, we want to make sure that we're trying to address everything that we can. So, but anything else? All right, I get a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.